So I would like to introduce Mr. Mulualem Simu, who is the chairman and CEO of AeTrade Group. They are a privileged partner to the Canadian Council on Africa, and they are co-hosting this event with us. So please, Mr. Mulualem, I will turn this over to you.
Thank you very much, distinguished moderator. Your Excellency, Mr. Mahmoud Issoufou, President of the Republic of Niger, champion, leader of the AfCFTA process. His Excellency, Wamikele Mane, Secretary of AfCFTA. His Excellency, Ambassador Albert Muchanga, Commissioner for Trade and Industry, African Union Commission, distinguished ladies in the public and private sector, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Fellow Canadians, I wish to share with you today my vision for the AeTrade Group, which was nurtured here, right here in Montreal, in the city of Montreal, where I have been living with my family in the past 3 decades. I am thrilled to be here today in this important webinar to join with you in congratulating the African leaders and citizens for the amazing progress which is being made in concluding the second largest free trade area agreement in the world after the World Trade Organizations. These days, we live in a changing environment where we see more and more turn toward protectionism in the development world. At the same time, we see African leaders moving boldly in the opposite direction. Why? As we all know, trade liberalization has been a significant stimulus to economic growth and prosperity around the world. It is clear the benefit of NAFTA for Canada. That includes a wider selection of goods, increased trade volumes, increased foreign direct investment, the movement of professionals and investors across the border. The expansion of new jobs. This is why the AfCFTA is aiming at boosting intra-Africa trade, to increase foreign direct investment, to create a wider job opportunity and a win-win opportunity. In this context, both Canadian small and medium entrepreneurs and African small and medium entrepreneurs can to leverage economic opportunities. We encourage Canadian policymakers to consider facilitating favorable trade policy for Canadian SME in pursuing inclusive and sustainable economic development and to achieve outcomes that are more fair, beneficial for all in Africa. As you may know, the African market is now growing and growing fast. We also know that the effort of the government of Canada in supporting the growth and development of SMEs and their ability to export products and services abroad. Canadian SMEs are the driving force for our economy here. They are largely represented in 6 main industries: infrastructure, trade professionals, scientific and technical services, healthcare, and social, and my favorite, the Fintech industries, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cryptocurrency, blockchains. Here is the hub of those Fintech technologies in Montreal. We believe the fastest way for SME to boost productivity and economic growth is to innovate. African business with innovative Canadian business partner that includes technological investment and optimizing operations knowledge transfers as a service to turn creative ideas into innovative Canadian SMEs that partner Africa Trade Fair. Since I have been developing our program, I have worked closely with some of leading university faculties in Canada, such as Concordia University, which has an African program, and together we have designed unique training material called Changing the Mindset for Entrepreneurs. And we are widening our partnership to include more opportunities to expand our linkage through the AeTrade Group Research and Innovation Center that will be located in 5 regional headquarters in Africa for the AeTrade Group, as well as the Continental headquarters. The hub for this of our work shall remain here in Montreal, which makes sense because Montreal is a global fintech hub for research, innovation, startup, and has a robust ecosystem, which can be learned from. Educational opportunity, Africa has limitless. COVID-19 has shifted the paradigm from uniquely classroom-based learning to virtual learning. The question is how to do this. We have a prototype for a solar power laptop, which can be manufactured and distributed in Africa, resulting in digital inclusion for people in a remote area. They can connect in the internet without electricity. For bandwidth usage, satellite at the affordable cost. We invite the Canadian investment community to step forward and work with us to make this a reality. We have discovered that trade facilitation is a key opportunity in Africa. There are so many borders that need to be automated. There are many systems which need to be put in place quickly. And we have the know-how in Canada to work on this issue in a commercially sustainable way. We know that solar power laptop at remote border can reduce corruption and red tapes, facilitate safe transit for eligible goods, and allow Africa to leapfrog using technology and gain efficiency in transport and logistics, which cannot be heard of. In East Africa and across the continent, there is a vibrant culture of using technology, including mobile payment, which is a vast opportunity cross-border trade, which are currently informal, will become transparent and formal in our Sokuku platform, which will greatly improve the data on trade pattern in Africa. And this commercial intelligence can assist potential investor make a strategic decision. Working with governments in Africa can remove the perception that the continent is opaque, that procedures are not clear, and decisions are not always predictable. Africa is changing and need our support as Canadians. To address this practical issue, we shall also be rewarded by learning about emerging new business models, appreciating always the partnership are included a two-way exchange. My vision is that we can see enhanced trade flow between Canada and Africa in the next 5 years. A practical demonstration, the ambitious plan we are putting together with Canadian Council for Africa and the fellow business in Canada are ready to be your bridge. Last but not least, I wish to express that the AeTrade Group is working with all stakeholders to support the AfCFTA implementation, as well as other Continental priority projects. Digital inclusion and capacity building, which we launched the Sokuku Marketplace, a platform and a solar-powered laptop. Financial inclusion, innovative finances, solution for small and medium entrepreneurs, women and youth. With this, within opportunity for business and financiers, creating an enabling environment, e-government services, payment systems, civil service transformations, supporting regional continental body, monitoring the implementation of the AfCFTA agreement, and the digital infrastructure, cloud computing services, business continuity and the disaster recovery services, inclusive approach to digital transformations, partnership with all stakeholders, including the platform economy concept. We look forward to engaging further with you following this webinar. Visit our website and contact us via the information in the chat function of this webinar. Thank you for your kind attention. I look forward to listening to distinguished speakers and panelists. Thank you.